Tribunal Diary of Dr. Hwang, June 20, 2006. Post-trial court overview. South Korean Prosecutors Office finally indicted Dr. Hwang to the court as suspicions of fraud, embezzlement, as well as breach of bioethics law. First trial opened in 417 courtroom, and there was an exchange of opinion between court judge and prosecutor's office. In the first court day, Dr. Hwang denied most suspicions from prosecutor's protocol. Number 1. Prosecutor's question. Interrogation whether the recognition of each indicted person, who are Dr. Hwang, Ri Byung-chun, Kang Sung-keun, Kim Sun-jong. Toward court judge, prosecutor said, "It is the biggest scientific fraud event. For the benefit of public, such as Korean people and global citizens, accordingly, we appeal the court judge for fair judgment as an opportunity as scientific community clarify by themselves." Number 2. Attorney's question. Dr. Hwang denied most suspicions from prosecutor's protocol, and furthermore he refuted each assertion of prosecutor as case by case. Dr. Hwang said, "What on earth? Where is a crazy person who checked out only 2 sets of somatic cells disguised for embryonic stem cell in case it's supposed to be world's first human stem cell on the way of cloning, which means somatic cell nuclear transfer?" Against prosecutor's assertion, which I manipulated the checkup report of methodization, if that's true, it means all members in our research united and deceived me. It doesn't make any sense. I can't believe prosecutor's baseless assertion. While interrogation during 73 days in prosecutor's office, we, our research team, either check up the gene methylation of anti-number 1 by ourselves, and we received the final document of that was not a parthenogenesis as a result. Whether which one is more accurate between Seoul National University Investigation Committee and ours is not the prosecutor's business, but the scholastic expert job. Number 3. First trial in the view of newspapers articles. From the beginning of first trial for the stem cell paper manipulation incident, Dr. Hwang and prosecutor, both of them had reputed for a long time. Prosecutor said to judge that it is biggest scholastic proud event for the nation and the world. We appeal the court judge for fair judgment as opportunity as the scientific community clarify themselves. From the opening statement, Dr. Hwang denied relative suspicions at all and refuted against prosecutor's interrogation in courtroom case by case, which predicted fierce court debate in the forthcoming days. Number 4. What kind of fact did Dr. Hwang recognize and deny about? On June 20, 2006, in the 417 courtroom, prosecutors had interrogated Dr. Hwang only about manipulation of a 2004 science paper. They interrogated like that No sooner than the cell condition of cloned embryonic stem cell, so-called anti-number 1, became getting worse and worse. Didn't you, Dr. Hwang, order to Kim Son-jong things like that? Divide the donor's single somatic cell into two and then send them in order to diagnose for gene fingerprinting? However, Dr. Hwang strongly refuted like that. What on earth? Where is a person who check up only two sets of somatic cells disguised for embryonic stem cell in case it's supposed to be a report of world-first human stem cell on the way of cloning, which means somatic cell nuclear transfer? And furthermore, prosecutor interrogated to Dr. Hwang that he manipulated result report methodization checkup and deceived the science reviewer who gave rise to the question whether the reported cell was from parthenogenesis, not from cloning. Against this claim, if that's true, it means all of our members in our research united and deceived me. It doesn't make any sense. I can't believe prosecutors' baseless assertion. While interrogation during 73 days in prosecutor's office, we, our research team, either check up the gene methodization of an anti-number 1 by ourselves, and we received the final document of that was not a parthenogenesis as a result. Whether which one is more accurate between Seoul National University Investigation Committee and ours is not the prosecutor's business but the scholastic expert job. Meanwhile, Dr. Hwang recognized one thing as a fault that prosecutor claimed, which was a teratoma photograph. According to his saying, he sent that photograph to keep the deadline that was given on him. Researcher Kim Son-jong recognized of whole suspicions on, in particular, which was mixing cell lines while his culturing job between nuclear transfer induced cell and with bismuth in both in vitro fertilization cell, which is his former attended company as a researcher.